What up, what up, what up? Back in this motherfucker once again. It's about 2 a.m. out here on the West Coast, but it's no sleep around here. Peace. You know what I mean? You got work at 8 a.m. What up, Evan? You know what I mean? Peace, peace, peace. I don't really expect nobody to be up at this time, but shout out to you, bro. I know it's people all over the world. You know, people gonna be checking it out. You know, it's probably like 7 a.m., you know, somewhere in the world. So I definitely wanted to do this video for my audience that I really don't see live, because I don't really be going live at this time of night. But it's no sleep around this motherfucker. Yo, what up? You know what I mean? See, it's no, I guess y'all don't sleep either. It's no sleep. Yeah, fuck that sleep shit. You know what I mean? We got shit to do now. You know what I mean? It's just game over for that. But I'm not gonna be on here too long. I don't want to waste nobody's time. So we're gonna get straight to the point. The title of the video: the secret or the hidden secret behind manifestation. Now, what is that all about? I'll tell you exactly how I got this revelation, and I'll let y'all know what's up. What up, William? Yeah. See, it be certain motherfuckers. I be seeing y'all. Y'all be watching like damn near every live stream. I'm like, these motherfuckers just don't sleep either. Exactly. 727 in Korea. Shout out to motherfucking Korea. And again, I definitely want to do this for the people who normally don't see me live. And again, that's why I'm not sleeping. There's no sleep around here, so I'm going to be able to touch everybody. Everybody that's up at 3 a.m., 3 p.m., it don't matter what time. So I definitely want to reach out and touch the people that really don't see me usually. So again, wanted to make that clear first and foremost. 527 in Virginia. Yeah, you see motherfuckers about to get up and start their day. You know, it is. It's about to be 6 a.m. It is what it is. Again, no matter what your schedule is, what time of day in the world, shout out to you. Appreciate you for sticking through. Again, we're going to be here every fucking day. Rain, hail, sleet, snow, we're going to be here every single day. 1027 in London. Shout out to motherfucking London. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody around the world, because I know we all are on the same frequency, even if it's a language barrier or it's, you know, it's an ocean. You know what I mean? We all think alike to a certain degree, you know? So shout out to everybody who is into alternative thinking. 8:30 in Australia. Shout out to motherfucking Australia. You know what I mean? The audience is big. Again, shout out to everybody just for letting me know that y'all fuck with me. I appreciate that. Now let's get it in. Now, I had a dream. I had this dream maybe 2 years ago, right? Very brief dream, nothing extravagant, colorful, vibrant, but the words were relevant. And this was the words. I was sitting in the car. It was a very fancy car, needless to say. I'm sitting inside of a car, and I'm seeing like hieroglyphs in the car, like embedded it into like the car. Like, it's just a real fly fancy shit, right? And I got my homie with me. He's sitting right next to me. And I'm just looking around like, yo, this is some fly shit. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, this is some fly shit. Then he says to me, he said, it's not what the thing is. What draws me to these material things is what they symbolize. Now, what does it mean? You see my nose is running. It's cold as fuck. Uh-oh. Make sure we're good. It's cold as fuck. But no excuses. We're going to make sure we get these videos out and this information out. Now, he said it's not what the things symbolize. Well, it is what they symbolize. It's not the actual thing. Now, what does that mean? Let's go a little further. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck y'all be watching me at work. People be like, I'm at work. How the fuck are you watching YouTube live at work? But, you know, by any means necessary. Any means necessary. So fuck that job. You know, you gonna get it in, you gonna get the knowledge in, so I appreciate it. You know what I mean? You gonna take a couple minutes to vibe out with me. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Again, I'm not gonna take up too much time. Now, what does this mean? So it's not the actual thing that attracts us to certain things. It's not the thing itself, it's the spirit of a thing that draws us to that thing. In other words, it's the ka. A ka is another word for spirit, or the Asha, whatever you want to call it. That's what draws us to material things. Because normally when people talk about manifestation, they're referring to physical manifestation, physical material things, basically working with the energy and element of carbon. So whenever you talk about manifestation, you're talking about carbon, you're manipulating carbon. So it's not the thing, it's what the thing symbolizes. And we know the subconscious mind speaks in the language of symbols. So what's really being communicated, what's really pulling us or drawing us or have a magnetic attraction towards something is going or coming from the ka of an object. For example, let's just say you're a person that wants a particular type of car or a particular brand of car. It's not the car, it's the experience that the car gives you that draws you to the car. It's not the actual car. For example, you may be a person that likes Mercedes-Benz or BMW, Audi, whatever, any brand. It's not the actual car. It's the experience of Mercedes-Benz or BMW or whatever. Somebody say Audi S4, so y'all already know what it is. I know what y'all be fucking with. It's not the Audi S4. We'll use that example. It's the spirit of the Audi S4 that pulls you to it, that gives you that magnetic attraction. It's the spirit of a thing. Also, most of the time when we talk about manifestation, we don't really talk about it in the sense of energy. What do I mean by that? We can also manifest energy, not just material things. Now, look at this man. He giving the details of his car. 333 horsepower, supercharged. Shout out to 333. We know that's a sacred number. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody. Once again, I appreciate everybody. Now, what do I mean by manifesting energy? For example, let's just say I had to go on stage in 5 minutes and I had to perform on stage in 5 minutes. I can manifest the necessary energy to make sure that I perform successfully on stage. So if in 5 minutes I need, all right, you got to get on stage and you got to blow the house down, I can mentally put myself in that state of mind and make sure that I can execute properly. So whenever we're talking about manifestation, we're not just talking about material things. It's all about being able to put yourself in a mindset to get anything done at any time that it arises. In other words, how many people do you know when we talk about manifestation? How many people are trying to manifest, let's just say, confidence? They're not trying to manifest confidence. They're trying to manifest the girl or the boy or the relationship or the man or the woman, the god or the goddess, the king or the queen, the emperor or the empress. That's what they're manifesting. I'm looking for the person. They're not necessarily trying to manifest the attributes that they need to attract the person. They're just thinking about the person or the material thing. They're not thinking about, okay, well, where do I fit into all this? If I want to have a certain experience, there's a certain energy that I have to possess that will resonate with that spirit. In other words, as we know, when it comes to people who have constructed altars, and you know when you give offerings to the ancestors or whatever deities you work with, you know that they're not actually feeding on that actual material thing. It's the spirit of the material thing that they feed on. For example, when you see people feeding the ancestors, giving them actual food, they're not going to actually eat the food. They're eating the spirit of the food. Then you just throw the food away. It's the spirit in the food that they feed on, the spirits feed on. So, since we all are spirits in human bodies, we are the same way. You know? Hell yeah, I'm streaming at 2:30 a.m. because we don't sleep around here. And I might stream again at 2:30 p.m. You know what I mean? Because this is, y'all gonna see how serious I am about this. This ain't no more talking. We're gonna be on this motherfucker every day. You know what I mean? But let's stay on point. When you manifest the attributes needed to have a particular experience, it makes manifestation easier. When you want to manifest the attributes needed, not the actual thing, the attributes needed or the spirit needed to draw the thing to you, you have to think in terms of spirit. It's the spirit that you will possess that will draw the thing or the experience to you, but you must possess the spirit. It's not about just thinking about the thing. For example, when we talk about manifestation, that's why when they say visualize, you want to visualize yourself in the car, you know, riding in the car, the experience of the car. The only reason they say that is because you must embody the experience of the car. You just can't think about the car. Well, I like the way the car look. No, you got to get in the motherfucker. You got to sit down. You got to feel the seat. You got to put your hand on the steering wheel. You got to feel around. You got to bump the music. It's a whole experience. You are requesting a complete experience. Mercedes-Benz, for example, is a experience. It's not a car company or a brand. It's an experience. BMW is an experience. Ford is an experience. You know, Chevrolet, whatever, you know, whatever the car companies are, right? It's an experience. You are buying into an experience, or you are buying into a spirit. And that spirit comes in the form of that material thing, right? Hopefully that's not too complicated, but I'm trying to say it in several ways. It's not the material thing, it's what the material thing symbolizes, and the subconscious mind speaks in the language of symbols. So when you are connecting with the symbol of something, you are connected with the spirit of something. When you are connecting with the spirit or the symbol of something, you can now engage in an experience with that thing, because you can go into correspondence now. In other words, let's just say, for example, you know, BMW, let's just say, resonates with the energy of, let's just say, Mercury, for example. You realize, okay, you work with the energy of that, and you discover, you look at the symbol. What does the symbol of BMW or Mercedes-Benz, Ford, Chevrolet? Look at the symbols. If you study the symbol deep enough, you may have to do research behind the symbol. You may have to log onto Wikipedia or the car company and do your research behind what were the influences behind the certain car or model behind, you know, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. You may need to do some history to figure out, okay, what animal spirit resonates with this car? Or what deity resonates with this car? What planet resonates with this car? What element resonates with this car? Because once you can identify, or even what number resonates with this car, because once you can identify the spirit or the ka of a thing, you have control over that thing. You know, that's a secret right there. Let me move over here. Once you identify the spirit of a thing, you can control that thing. However, if you cannot identify the spirit, you cannot control a thing. So whenever we talk about manifestation, it's not what the material thing is, it's what it symbolizes. And what it symbolizes is speaking to the subconscious mind. And we know that the subconscious mind is what creates our reality. Exactly. Advertising. I was just having this conversation earlier. Advertisers understand that. That's why people put ads in front of their videos. So even though you can skip over the fucking ad, if you see that same fucking ad 10 times in one day, you will be more inclined to buy that product if you ever did see it in person. So it's not about making a sale right then and there. It's about programming and planting that seed in your mind, because you're seeing this same advertisement 10, 20, 30 times a day. That's the programming. Which is another reason I'm like, man, fuck those ads. I'm not going to have ads on my shit. You can just listen to the shit. Because I understand the science. All that little money that they pay for the AdSense ain't worth it, because I know what's going on for real. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck all that bullshit. I'm the fucking advertisement. I'm advertising myself. I don't need no other advertisement. But let's stay on point. Yeah, we ain't going to make this too long. I'll be on here a couple more minutes. You know what I mean? Because it's super cold. But again, you may see me 12 hours from now. You may see me 10 hours from now. I'm going to be right back. So again, let's sum this up. The hidden secret of manifestation is to identify the spirit of a thing. Also, the hidden secret of manifestation is understanding that you can work with your own spirit. So not just the spirit of a thing, but your own spirit. As I said, if you needed to perform on stage in 5 minutes, you will have to manifest the correct amount of energy to be successful. that is a form of manifestation as well. So manifestation isn't strictly physical. It's also mental, spiritual, and you could say bio-energetic as well. You can pull energy to you, just like you can channel a spirit and go hit that stage and make your money. Simple as that. It's not just strictly limited to the material realm. You can do it for yourself. Manifest the needed attributes to attract the experience that you desire. The attributes start within us. We have to have certain attributes to have a certain experience. So if you want to have a particular experience, you must possess certain attributes. You know? Everything, every material item is embedded, or we can say, let me say it like this. Every item, every material thing has a spiritual principle embedded at the core of it. You could say everything, or everything has a spirit, and within that spirit is a spiritual principle or an attribute that you will embody, and that's what attracts you to that particular experience, because you embody certain attributes that resonates with that particular experience. Once you possess certain attributes, you will normally or naturally resonate with a particular experience. Simple as that. You must identify the ka, or the spirit of a material thing, or even yourself, and be able to pull that energy to you to achieve whatever you want to achieve. Some people can use it for the people that have a hard time waking up in the morning. Manifestation could be, let me get the energy I needed to get through my day. We don't even need to talk about material manifestation. Let me manifest a needed energy to get through the day. Let me manifest a needed confidence to go get that woman. Let me manifest a needed energy to go hit that stage. As simple as that. Start off with the energy. Manifest energy to get a boost of energy, to lower your energy, to even out your energy, to transmute your energy. Start manifesting energy. Energy. Different forms of energy, and see how it affects you first. And once you get that down, you can start to identify certain spirits within certain inanimate objects and understand the spiritual principles behind them. You get what I'm saying? So I got to get back in the house. It's fucking freezing. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'm gonna get back at y'all a little bit later. I just want to drop this jewel. Hopefully it's useful to you. I'll get back at y'all later on today. So everybody that's at work, you know what I mean, peace, hotep. I'll be at y'all a little bit later. You know what I mean? Fuck the bullshit. Peace.